I've only ever been approached on a night out once.
Really? Tell me.
Once, right?
Tell me.
We're in the club, and and I kind of knew this girl anyway, so I knew her beforehand. She comes over, she starts talking to me. She was quite flirtatious. She was like hands all over me type of thing. Even then though, because it never happens, I was like, do you reckon she's interested in her? Like,
And you don't read the signal.
I just don't read
I'm the same. I'm the
She's
same.
like, do you want to come to my house? And I'm like, what for? Like, you know, it's just like I've got nothing.
Yeah. It's too late for coffee now.
Yeah, it's
11 at night. We're talking about coffee.
But yeah, she was like, do you want to come mine? And I was like, what for? And she was like, oh, I've got to go make sure the cat's getting fed.
What?
And even in the taxi on the way there, I was like, is that a euphemism? And
Did she really say that?
I swear to God, she was. I was on the way there, like not reading the signs, going, is that a euphemism, or is that maybe a cat actually needs feeding? We get to her place, and as we walk in, this cat come running past. I was like, it wasn't a fucking euphemism. She actually has to feed the cat. Anyway, she puts it on me. She makes a move. We're having a bit of a kiss and a cuddle on the couch and all that. Suddenly there was like this bang on the door, like proper poof, poof. And this is like 2:00 in the morning.
Jesus.
Like, and this is before Uber Eats.
Oh really? So you're like, oh fuck, who the fuck is this?
I was like, are you expecting someone here? And she was like, no. Let me go check who it is. And she has a look through the peephole. She comes running back. She's like, it's my boyfriend. I know, right? I was like, boyfriend. And she went, well, ex-boyfriend, we split up this morning. Like that was okay.
What?
Mate, so I'm sitting there going, and he's banging on the door. He's like shouting a name through the door. He's banging on the windows. We then move into the kitchen because I was like, I'm going to get killed here, aren't I?
Yep.
I'm like, the one time this happens and it's just an absolute disaster. It's like, this is why you don't do it. And he's banging on the door, or like literally non-stop. Her phone's going off. And I said to her, I said, listen, if he's at the door, how am I getting out? And she was like, well, you'll just have to stay there, won't you? Not wanting to risk leaving. I stayed. We went, well, if you're going to stay, you might as well come upstairs, right?
Okay.
We go upstairs. He's still banging on the door. Still shouting her name through that. Open the door, calling her all the names under the sun. I was like, your ex-boyfriend does not sound pleasant, but he was a boss wingman for me that night. Like, so we just got to go with it. He might be a nice guy. We started getting it on. I'm not going to go into details.
Nice one. No, go to full details. This is the Patreon. People pay money for this shit, man.
Money, so yeah, man. Payroll.
Of course.
Right.
It's behind the paywall. That's why people pay money for. Get all the details. Come on, lad.
Think about it, right?
Just look into the camera and talk slowly. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is.
So this is a girl I kind of knew. I'm very nervous. This is the first time anything like this happening. I'm not being helped by the commotion downstairs. the Rottweiler about to run
You
up.
need a fluffer. I get it.
I didn't have a fluffer. And I couldn't. I was trying to fluff myself. I couldn't fluff. And I didn't remember. I was trying to thumb it in. I don't know. It was like a flump. It wasn't working. And I remember. These words haunt me now. But I remember her looking at me going, "You can do it."
Oh.
Honestly, I was. No, I fucking can't.
That sounds like a fucking sports brand, you know, like fucking logo and stuff. Yeah, you can do it.
You can do it like she's cheering on a kid at sports day. I wanted a blowjob, not a certificate, you tits. Come on.
Like Bob the Builder.
Yeah, you can do it.
Instead of Mike, just do it. You can do it.
Like Matilda. You can do it, Bruce.
Amazing. All right, so what happened then? Did the guy manage to come in? What happened?
Eventually, she fluffed me.
Oh, good.
and whilst he was banging... He was still banging on the door. But whilst he was banging on the door, I was banging his bear.
Hey! What happened with him? Did he just give up, or he just eventually managed to come in, or like...
Eventually he goes. He disappears, right?
Did he know that you were too inside? That's the thing, though.
So he knew someone was inside.
Oh.
Right. And a friend of a friend knows this guy. My friend come up to me and was like, you owe me big time. And I was like, why, what's going on? And he was like, you know that girl, well, her boyfriend pulls me, and starts asking for details about someone else, like where does somebody else live? And he was like, why do you want to know that? And she was like, well, he was around my girlfriend's house last night and all this. And my mate didn't tell him that it was actually me. He let it go on. He was like, no, I don't know where he lives or anything like that. But like, it was, to this day, it's kept a secret between me and her. But yeah, here we are.
Well, until this day.
Here we are.